Hello everyone, this is the full review for the Disgo 8100. Following my video before. Um, Once again, I'll just quickly run through the specifications. It's got a 1 GHz processor. It's got a 10.1 inch high capacity touch screen. It's got an internal memory. This version of Go has got an internal memory of 4 gigs, and it runs Android 2.3, and it's got connectivity. Connects to Wi-Fi. It does not do 3G, however. It's a very thin, nice design. It's got the buttons on top, like I showed you before. That's a on button. That's a volume rocker. That's the menu button, and that's the home button. On the right side, it's got all the slots, as much slots as you could ever need. It's got 2 mini USB slots. It's got one mini HDMI slot, which is there. It's got the micro SD slot, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, for your personal music enjoyment. It's quite a good product. It's got nothing on the underneath of it. It's got nothing on the left side as well. It's got a really nice finish to it. Like I said before, it's got like a nice, almost Sony kind of feel to it. And I just had a very good play around with it, and finally decided I'm ready to do a good review. Anyways, so let's start. If you turn it on, this is the screen. This is the home screen. So you unlock it like that, using that. And this is the home screen. I've actually done a few personalizations and a few modifications to it, to suit my own needs. I downloaded the widget. I downloaded a couple more apps, to ensure like I have all I need. It came with quite a few apps as well, but I've added a lot more to it, which is quite good. I find that this tablet is able to handle quite a lot, with its 1 GHz processor, which is quite impressive, and for the money as well, it pays on the long run. So starting on the review, it's got 4 screens, which you could, if you scroll that way, the screens move around. Or if you try, you could use the little buttons on the bottom of it. So if you just press tap, 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 it's got it transforms. It transfers between each screen, and which is quite good. The micro USB slot accommodates up to 32 gigs. So if you go a lot of media and music and things like that, this would be a very good choice to go with. Over the past 1 week, I've been playing around with it. I found it quite interesting to use. I haven't been disappointed in any way. The only problem I found so far with this is it doesn't come with the Android Market, which I thought was a bit disappointing. But it comes with an application called GetJar, which is almost like it's just there, almost like the Android Market, and I'll just open that up for you so you can see how it is. Okay, so it's almost like the Android Market. You've got categories and everything like that, and you can search as well. But the thing is, sometimes these apps do not download the way they should, and could be such a problem. But there are ways around that still. There are websites that give you free apps and things like that, which make the whole experience quite interesting as well. Let me see. You've got a full control here for the power control, so you can switch up the Wi-Fi, you can switch on the refresh rate and things like that, and the brightness. So if you do that, you can reduce the brightness, you can increase it, which is quite impressive. It's got those 3 buttons there on every of the pages you go to, which is a quick shortcut to the internet. The menu, which has all your applications. and it's got the gallery one as well. I've got quite a few apps running. I've got the Bible app. I've got the Twitter app. I've got Facebook and everything working properly. YouTube works perfectly fine. I was very impressed with that. I've got the widget here, which shows the weather, almost like the HTC Sense one, which I was quite happy with. It does email. I've got Quick Office, which I downloaded on my own. I've got Adobe Reader as well. I actually installed Flash 11.1, which seems to be quite okay, on my trying to use it. I downloaded Android Zip Pro, which is quite a good one. It's better than the one that came with the device itself, which I would recommend to everyone. And a few other apps, the video player, music player widget. I've got the book reader app as well. I could just open that for you so you see what it's like. It's quite a nice one. The Kobo one, I think it's a bit better than the Amazon one, based on my own personal preference. I like the way it arranges the books and everything. Anyway, if I open one of the books for you so you see how it is. Yep, so that's just how it works. To change pages, you just tap on the corner like that, and it changes, very quick changes. It's not like the Kindle app, which could be a bit heavy on the system. It's quite easy on the system, and it does it quick. Yeah, it's good. So if you go home, it goes straight back to the home page. Email, you can set up emails. It does Gmail, Hotmail, all of them. If you configure it properly, it's just basically like the Microsoft Outlook software on a normal PC, which is quite good. So I haven't configured that yet. I've got Quick Office, which allows you to view Microsoft Word, Excel, and all the Microsoft Office Suite documents, and you can actually edit them as well, which is a very good one. I was able to get that free online as well, based on my searches. The camera is quite good. I think for this one, it's got a 2 megapixel camera in front, which I think it's got 2 megapixel. Yes, it's got a very good camera, and you can choose whether or not to record or to just take pictures, and it's quite fast as well. I'm going to something else. The video player, I'll just show you what videos I like on this device. The video player has a very interesting way of arranging the videos, which I quite like as well. I'll just play one of the videos there. So you see. Very good high resolution screen there. Okay. Okay, I'll just play another one just so you can get a good feel for how the video is on the software. If I just play that one. And you can increase the volume as well. Okay, so I'll just go back home now. Video is actually quite good. One downside I found, however, was the speakers for the product. They're not very impressive, and unless you're in a quiet environment, you will not get a good you won't get a good feel for the music. And even using this on the London Underground, I could hardly hear anything on my noise reduction earphones, which is a Sony headphone, and I was expecting the music quality will be a bit better than what I got. But if all you're looking for is for personal quiet use, like for example, I mean this is mainly going to improve your efficiency anyway, so I would assume that would be a big problem. BBC iPlayer, it works, but for some reason I can't get videos to play just yet. It's got other things like the sound recorder and applications like that which are quite good and easy to use. In terms of the operating power, it's quite a good. It's got good capability. I'll just play one of the games here for you. That's Angry Birds Real. So you see how it handles. It's very good and responsive. Very good, very responsive to touch. Okay. So I'll just show you how it works, Yeah, so it's very, it's very responsive, very good, and very interesting to interact with. There's actually quite a couple of other games, which I found as well, and which I believe you would enjoy using on this device. I'll just close that now. I believe you just do that. Yes. So of course, other games like Fruit Ninja. I'll actually show you Fruit Ninja because that's a good one. It's very responsive. It's a good one to show you what kind of power the device has got. So we'll just wait for that to load quickly. Yeah. So just do that. I'll just do a quick classic game to show you. Yeah. You get a good feel for what what the device is like. It's good with games like that, and there are games that actually designed for Android tablet specifically, so they handle particularly well with good graphics and things like that. So it's quite a good one. If I go home again, actually using the home button, you can quickly get to softwares, applications you've been to before. So if you press that for about 2 seconds, it brings that up, just like for those of you that use BlackBerry, it's like the BlackBerry options key, and then you can switch quickly between, the software. So if I decide to go to Kobo, and it goes to that straight away. If I decide to go to video player, so I just do that, and it goes there straight away, which is quite good, and that's continuing from where I stopped before. It's very good, very sensitive screen, quite good. Let me see what else to show you. The browser, yes, I can show you the browser very quickly. And actually, there's a website I was going to recommend if you're going to get this, because you can get you can get applications easily and readily at that website. You see how quickly Google opened. It's a very, very quick, browser, and it's done that very quickly. So if I go to the website, it's called Best Android Downloads. Yep. So if I just search for that, then it will bring it up. And if you just go there, basically you don't need to register or anything. You just use your you can just use your Facebook to sign in, and it's pretty easy and straightforward from there. And you get all most of the apps free and fully functioning as well, which is a plus, and that's a good website to go to anyways. So that's how the browser works. It works good. The gallery, I like the way the gallery is laid out, the way it handles the pictures and everything is quite good. So it says there's just loading quickly. Yeah, so if I'd say, for example, let's view wallpapers. And you have, I like the way it's laid out, like the Windows Media Player, which is quite good. And I find that if you tilt it a bit, the pictures move slightly, which is quite interesting. But yeah. Okay, so going back home, the Google Maps works, but the device hasn't got built-in GPS system, so you won't be able to get real-time readings. Neither does the navigation. The navigation app as well wouldn't work properly because there isn't any GPS installed. Apart from that, one last thing to show you is how the device does the four-way thing. It's quite quick as well. So if you do that, everything changes fairly quickly. And the last one as well, fairly quickly. So you can use it whichever ways you want. It's quite good. I found it very interesting and very fun to use. And yes, just drop me a message if you've got any questions. Anything else you want to know, I'll be happy to help you. Yes, thank you very much for watching the review, and keep watching this space because more things will come up soon. Thank you very much.